Hello and welcome to English classes by Piyusha Misra. Today's poem is from class 9 and it is a well-known poem. It is a poem about making choices, especially the choices that shape us. Let's start the chapter. Here are some word meanings for you to learn. Let's have a look. First word is diverge. Diverge here refers to separated and took a different direction. Another word is undergrowth. Undergrowth means dense growth of plants and bushes. Wanted where? Wanted where means had not been used. Hence means here in the future. Next word is trodden. Trodden means crushed. Another word is grassy. Grassy means full of grass. Insightfully means having or showing a very clear understanding of something. So let's start the poem. Stanza 1. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And we one traveller long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it went in the undergrowth. Now you can see the rhyming scheme of the poem. First word wood, sound matched to the stood, that is the third line. So in first line would sound A, both is the different sound from the wood, so B. Wood word matched to the next word stood. So wood and stood are matching, so again A. Stood and could are also matching, so again A. In next line both and undergrowth are matching to each other, so it became B. Now the rhyming scheme of the poem became AB, AAV. Once the poet was walking down a road and then there was a diversion. There were two different paths. Diversion here refers to two different paths and he had to choose one out of them. उनको दोनों में से एक चुनना था. The poet says that as he was one person, he could travel on one road only. He had to choose one out of those two routes. Yellowwood means a forest with leaves which are wearing out and they have turned yellow in color the season of autumn. It represents a world which is full of people where people have been living for many years. They represent people who are older than the poet. The poet kept standing there and looked at the path very carefully as far as he could see it. Before taking the path, he wanted to know how it was. Was it suitable for him or not? He was able to see the path till from where it curved, after which it was curved with trees and was hidden. It happens in our life also. When we have choices, we have alternatives, but we have to choose only one out of them. We take time to think about the pros and cons, whether it is suitable for us or not, and only then we take a decision on what path we should choose. Stanza 2. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. The poet kept on looking at one path for a long time to check if it is the right path for him or not. And then he decided and started walking on another path because he felt that the both paths were equally good. He said, just as fair, so he felt that both paths were equally good and started walking on one of them. He adds that maybe he felt that the path was better for him, so he chooses it as it had grass on it, which means that it was unused. Not many people had walked on this path earlier, that is why this path was grassy. And wanted where means that it was not walked over by many people. After he walked on the path for some distance, he realized that both the paths had been worn out the same way. Both the paths were similar and worn out. Even in our life, we take any path or option, but all of them have the same benefits, disadvantages, problems, challenges, and we must face them. We think that we are choosing a better option, but it is not that way. Stanza 3. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no steps had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. The poet says that both the paths were similar that morning. Both had leaves on them, and no one had stepped on them as they were still green in color. He decided that that day he would take one path and keep the other path for another day. Although he knew that one way leads on to another way, he knew that he could not go back on the choice that he had made. Similarly, even in our life, once we choose an option, we must keep on moving ahead with that option, and we never get a chance to come back and take the other option that we had left earlier. Stanza 4. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Here poet says that in future he will take a deep breath and say that once upon a time he had reached such a point in life that there were two options for him, and he travelled on that road which he had been travelled upon by lesser number of people. That decision of his decided his future. Similarly, in future, when you grow up, then you will say that once upon a time when you were young, you had two options. The choice that you made you what you become of it. This is a very strong message for all the students, that you should be wise and be careful while making choices out of the options that you have in your life, because your future depends on the choice that you make today. Let's come to the next part of the video, which is question and answers. Question is, where does the traveler find himself? What problem does he face? Answer, the traveler finds himself standing on a fork in the path. He is in a problem as he must choose one path and is unable to decide which one to choose. Next question is, discuss what these phrases means to you. First is a yellow wood. Answer, yellow wood here refers to the forest which has withering leaves as in the season of autumn. It represents a world full of aging people. Second phrase is, it was grassy and wanted wear. Answer, it means that the path had a lot of grass on it. This means that it had been walked over by many people. It had to be worn out by the steps of the people who walked on it. Next phrase is the passing there. It means that when he walked over the path that he had chosen. Another phrase, leaves no step had trodden black. It means that no one had walked over the leaves as they were still green. If they had been walked over, they would have turned black. Next phrase, how way leads on to way. Answer, it means that as we walk on a path, we come across more options and make choices further. We keep on walking ahead on that way. Next question is there any difference between the two roads as the poet describes them? First one, in stanza 2 and 3. Answer, the two paths were similar. In the beginning, the poet felt that one of them was grassy and had not been walked over by many people. But when he walked on it, For some distance, he realized that it was like the other road. Next, in the last two lines of the poem, answer. Here again the poet talks of his initial decision when he thought that the roads were different and chose the one that had been walked over by a lesser number of people. That's the end of the content. The link of the notes is given in the description. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.